I'm gonna take the time out to go ahead and announce my movie that's gonna come out in 8 days on Netflix.
It's not a response if you don't deny the allegations.
Yeah.
That's the one thing everybody got. It's like if you're not denying the allegation and you just say, "Hey, watch my movie," you're not really saying much.
But him addressing
not to say
it though,
that you're guilty, but
he did address it though.
Yes, kind of.
We got.
What did he address?
By saying,
he didn't address anything
by him saying that, yo, why you got all this hate? What's up with all this negative energy?
Yeah, but you're not addressing the points that Katt made. If you made it on you, that's one thing.
He called that nigga
even
a
if
comedian
you just go,
plant.
That's not real.
Like, did he deny that? I didn't hear it, but did he deny that he was a plant?
I didn't hear that either. Like Dan said, it was just a tweet that came out from Kevin. As far as
that's all it was.
Michael Blackson also has come out and said some words to
top 10 comedian, though.
Yo, and we're gonna get into that real quick. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that, right? Actually, I got that screenshotted and saved because I wanted to actually talk about this fool. Listen, dog. I don't know in what universe, first of all, that anybody even has Michael Blackson in their top 10 comedians.
Who has Michael Blackson in any comedian list?
Exactly. I mean, the nigga has rolled a joke.
If you talk about tweets and like maybe viral clips, you might say Michael Blackson just because he might say something funny here and there. But I can't name you a bit. I can't name you a stand. I can't name you anything. Michael Blackson.
Only thing I know, like I can vividly off the top of my head remember off Michael Blackson is the scene on Friday where he came into the store with the CD where it's chewed
on. Can't get jiggy with that shit. Yep, that's the one thing. Yeah,
that's it. But that's not a comedy bit.
Exactly.
Well, stand-up comedy bit. My bad.
And then also,
the funny part is that he's been here. He's been here since then, and we have nothing else to really be like, yo, Michael Blackson right here. Right?
Nah, does he even got a special?
That's what I was saying to Chris the other day. Does he have a special or anything?
If he does, I've never seen it before. Honestly,
that's what I'm saying. I've seen him do
I seen him do like comic view, like
yeah, he done stuff like that, like
15, 10 minutes,
like a ensemble cast.
Yeah,
but never something solely where he's the headliner like that. At least from my end. I'm not saying he doesn't have it, it doesn't exist. So fans, if you listening to this and you know one of them, put us on because maybe I can actually laugh about something besides him saying, fuck you, mother sucker. Like, my nigga. That's
same. If this wrestling, he been doing the same moveset for about 20 years.
But, bruh, come on. Because next Friday was what, 1999? Something like that?
2000?
Like 2001?
Come on, bro. That is, come on, bro. That's still Maddox era, bro. Come on.
Yeah. So, okay. So that's
like Nas has 3 classics new. Then Blackson has any fucking new material the last 5 years. Come on. Like, that's
that movie
crazy.
So long ago, man. I had to go in there with my parents so I could see the movie in theaters.
And I had the DVDs. There were DVDs back then, not even Blu-ray.
Yo, did y'all hear that Best Buy is officially taking all Blu-ray and DVDs off the shelves?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Yeah, yo, I seen that shit. My girl sent me the little clip of it and everything like that. I was like, yo, stop playing.
Y'all gotta stock up on Blu-rays and shit, bro.
I think that's what I'm about to start doing. Buy some DVDs. Yeah, my nigga, because you know when the apocalypse happens in this world, my nigga, at least I'm gonna have my entertainment too while we fighting these zombies and the government.
Internet go down.
Yeah,
you have the Blu-rays. You have a whole home theater thing, bro. You could just have your own theater, bro. It'd be a wrap.
That's why I buy a lot of physical copies and don't just do digitals, because when the world goes crazy, nigga, I got my physicals. Fuck the internet, nigga.
I got all the video games, bro. PS1, 64, PS3.
Yeah,
PS4.
you're gonna have to come off for some of those, my G.
Bro. We combined the collection, bro.
Oh yeah, we lit. We lit.
We're gonna have our own arcade in the apocalypse, bro.
Hey, Chris, as long as you got some No Limit movies in your collection, you should be good during the apocalypse.
No Limit movie, yo. Oh shit.
Master P joints.
Master P joints, hell no.
Yeah.
What was the name of that shit? Damn.
It's the name of the album. One of them, no?
And then they had the Cash Money shit or some shit like that. Hot Boys.
Bowler blocking.
Yeah, no, baller blocking. That was Cash
No,
Money.
No Limit actually had a movie called Hot Boys.
Hot Boys, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that was with Silk the Shocker and that shit, yo.
Don't act like that. Don't act like that wasn't no hood Oscar nominated movie.
Yeah, in the hood, nigga. That shit should have won an Oscar just like Belly. One, not Belly 2. Belly 2 should have never existed.
Nobody saw Belly 2. It doesn't matter.
I
Belly
did.
2 doesn't exist. Nobody cares about Belly 2.
I seen it, and I could never get that time back.
Is Belly 2 Shawn Michaels Saudi Arabia match? Like, you know what happened, but you don't acknowledge it.
Yo, yeah, exactly. Like, yo, I know what happened. I seen the movie, my nigga, but I don't. Nah, that shit did not happen. That's how I was staying. Real talk, my G.
It's a glitch. That's what it was.
Glitch in the Matrix.
For real, my nigga. And of course, Cedric the Entertainer also came out and had some words towards him, basically calling him a liar because like Katt had came out and said that, you know, Cedric, he said that first of all, you have the name entertainer. He's like, you don't sing, you don't dance, and you're not even funny. You don't even write your own jokes. Like, yo, this nigga was going off on Seti. And and then that's of course he was talking about Steve Harvey too in that process. But
ruined my whole childhood, dog. Talking about Steve Harvey had a toupee on.
A wig, my nigga, like, nah, son. I thought that shit was clean.
The Cedric the Entertainer thing, like, on one hand, Katt Williams was saying like they sold their shit to be like in the spotlight here and there, and Cedric had the show. Cedric was like his album, but I only like think of Cedric the Entertainer as like the bits and this, that, and third, more like in the entertainment spot, like in TV and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see where he's coming from on that point, but
because Cedric is the only one that really, like, at least from him and Steve, they transitioned into movies.
Yeah, Cedric's like, been there.
Barbershop has a couple of movies and everything like that, you know. But Cedric but Cedric is the one that really was like on some, like, he was a comedian, but he started getting into a lot of movie roles, like you said, the Barbershop series. There's a lot of different roles.
He had his own show, no, in Fox 5.
Cedric, I'm not
Cedric
sure.
I swear he had his own show on Fox 5. I
know Steve had a show.
Steve had a show. Bernie had a show.
Yeah, Bernie.
Bernie had a show. Bro, Bernie.
All right.
The only thing we get from Bernie Mac is the whole fucking stand-up. Like a bunch of them.
Wild. We never got a Bernie Mac special.
Yeah.
That's never.
Yeah. That shit would have went.
Bro, him and Patrice just like.
Yeah. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this top 10 list that Michael Blackson has. He has number 1 Eddie, and this is see, and the thing about this too, he corrected he edited this tweet too, because originally he said top 10 black comedians, right? And then he went and he edited it and he said alive, because once he said top 10 black comedians, he caught a lot of hate for some of the shit that some of the names that he named that he didn't name other people. So he has Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock at number 2, Dave Chappelle at number 3, Katt Williams at number 4. So he does have Katt Williams at least in top 5. So he can't, because you can't take that away from him, nigga. But he has Martin Lawrence behind Katt Williams at number 5. I mean, yeah, Katt was 4 and Martin is 5. Kevin Hart is 6. Mike Epps is 7. Cedric is 8. Then he had D.L. Hughley at 9.
Wait. What's the top 3?
Eddie, Chris, and Dave.
Alive.
This is a live list. And then of course he said, and guess who is number 10? You bitch mother sucker. He's talking about himself, obviously. So,
okay. How is Michael Blackson like better than Lavelle Crawford? And Lavelle Crawford's not in that top 10.
What's your dead or alive? What's your top 5 black comedians?
Alive?
No, dead or alive.
Dead or alive?
On the top of my head, listen, I'm gonna go Chris Rock, Bernie Mac, Patrice O'Neal, Corey Holcomb, and then maybe Steve Martin or somebody. But like off the top of my head, I could say those 5 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Dead or alive.
I don't know. I probably have my list is definitely different. Like I got Chris. And this is in no particular order, but I got Chris Rock, of course.
Did I say Chris? I said Chris right now.
Yeah, you said Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, so off the top, like I said, no order because I can't do the order right now, but I definitely got Chris
Yeah,
Rock.
yeah.
I got I got Chris Rock. I
Yeah.
have Dave Chappelle, of course, for
Dave
me.
Chappelle, dog. Yeah, so that's
For
what I'm
me,
missing. Dave Chappelle.
for
Yeah,
me.
for sure, easy. Yeah.
I definitely have to have Eddie Murphy there.
Eddie Murphy. Oh yeah, there you go.
Eddie Murphy's got to be there.
So right there, we got like a 7-ish list right there.
Yeah. Bernie Mac, because we're doing Dead or Alive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bernie is definitely there for me. And last, I will probably throw in
You could throw Richard Pryor, obviously, but besides that,
yeah, but that let's be honest, I don't go back and watch Richard Pryor's stand-ups. Like I'm trying to think of somebody who I watch a lot. And it would probably be Katt.
Katt Williams, Deion Cole is pretty fucking thorough, bro. Every Deion Cole special I've watched is pretty thorough. So I'm not saying he's top 10, top 5, but last 10, 15 years, I gotta give Deion Cole something too.
So top 5 Dead or Alive.
Yeah, Dead or Alive.
So I got Lavelle Crawford.
Lavelle Crawford for sure.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Put Katt in there. I was going back and forth between. I'm gonna put Eddie Griffin in there.
No, for sure.
I was gonna put Eddie Griffin in mine too.
100%. 100%.
And my last one, just off this one comedy album he did, Robin Harris, just off Baby Kids alone, that put him in my top 5.
That's not a bad top 5 either.
Yeah.
That's a really good one, actually. It's
right
different.
there we got like 15 Dead or Alive. He was doing the alive ones, but like, like.
And if I would have to take out Bernie Mac because he's the only one that's on my list that's deceased, I probably would throw in shit. I'm not mad at Lavelle Crawford. Yeah, I'm not mad at him. At first, he used to annoy me, but I kind of got to him.
Yeah.
No, listen. You have to put Gary Owen there.
Black comedian.
Gary Owen in there for top 5 black comedians. Damn, son. I don't know if it's the skin color or what, like, because he can't be there.
All right, let's see.
The best of the part is he could kind of be the exception to the rule.
He's the one invited to the cookout.
I won't go that far, but he's the exception to the rule.
Pretty funny. Jamie Foxx doesn't have like a long career. Like we have a bunch of specials, but that Jamie Foxx special, that one special, I've seen one special of his. That shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
He has like 2 or 3 because I know the one that
good.
he has.
Tracy's pretty good.
Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, Tracy's pretty good, but I don't want to say he's top tier, but he's like right underneath that. Like if he's funny, he could be funny.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't put him in the top 10.
I would put him in like if we got a top tier, I would put him in the second
B or A.
Yeah, he would be like in the
Mike Epps, same thing, B or A.
Yeah, no, Mike Epps is definitely B for me. He's not an A.
I'm gonna give Dick Gregory just a standing ovation for being there from back in the day, for sure, 100%. Yeah. Ari Spears is a very like not top tier. He's pretty good.
I won't say mid, but he's like
not mid, but like he's dependable. He's dependable.
Yeah.
JB Smooth.
So
like
where would you put him at then? A or B, Rod, or would you put him at least like underneath the B?
Ari Spears. I put him in like say like A is the starting lineup. He
B plus.
He could be in the second unit. He can at least hold it down before I put the starters back out.
Let him run like 6 minutes.
Yeah,
I feel you though. But yeah, man,
right.
Michael Blackson just coming out and saying that outlandish bullshit about him being in the top 10. To me, I'm like, yo, you're a fucking joke. Like, are you?
But the thing is that like with him, it's very just like I'm trying to say something on the internet that's like, that's what he does.
But that's the thing too, like my nigga, ain't nobody even talking to you really, like. He wasn't even really talking to you.
You just said the quiet part out loud. That's the point. That's the name of the episode right there.
What? Nobody's even
What did
talking
you
to
say? Exactly.
you.
Talking to you, bro.
Yo, and
Who
you
asked
know,
you?
you know what the cover, you know what to do with this, bro.
Already know.
All right, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Yo,
But also, I want to point out something too while we're still on the topic. Like,
let's go, bro.
My girl pointed this out when we were talking about it yesterday. Was so with the bullshit kind of leading it in that episode, a lot of the good stuff got lost in the shuffle. Like, I didn't even get to this part of the interview where he was bigging up a lot of the new guys that was coming out, like the DC Young Flies, the Jess Hilarious, and all that. Like, that got lost in the shuffle because just human nature, this current era, we like the bullshit.
We like the controversy.
Yeah.
With the clips.
Yeah, the clips and all that. So I didn't even see that part until this morning. Well, not this morning, but like earlier today when Jess Hilarious posted that clip where he was bigging up the new guys, which is huge for someone on Katt's stature to big up new people and saying like, look, they just got different challenges than us. So you can't just shit on them like that.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel you. And I'm listening. The fact that like I said, he's entitled to his opinion. And I definitely have Katt Williams before Kevin Hart, especially when it comes to comedy, like stand-up comedy.
100%. Listen, with Kevin Hart, he's got 2 specials that are funny. But Katt Williams, like, he's funny and he got that real shit.
Yeah.
The thing with comedy is like that real shit part, when your shit is funny, that's the real shit right there, you know? That's the part that makes you go, yeah, that's some real comedy shit, you know?
What's your favorite Katt Williams special?
I mean, anything in the Pimp Chronicles era, those first 3, 4, whatever specials, anything there is gold mine, you know? Whatever's your favorite is your favorite, but that shit right there, gold mine.
I want to say his most recent one. What was it? World War III?
Something like that.
I
watched like half of that. I didn't get through the whole thing yet.
I think that's my favorite one. Either that one or damn, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Damn, I do love the Pimp Chronicles. Those were like classics for me. But he had me mad when he was repeating jokes in the second one. So I just want to throw that out there. But yeah,
that was back in the day, though. You know, back in the day when you were
but it was 2
special.
specials though, my nigga. Nah, don't do that on 2 different specials. Like you can say that if you're going on tour, you can use the jokes, my nigga. But I don't want to hear 2 specials the same shit. But he did get better, of course. But yeah, I definitely want to probably say it was his most recent one, World War III. And I'm definitely looking forward to. I was pissed though because I went to look for some tickets and he's not coming to Colorado. I think the closest he's coming is like Missouri or some shit like that.
All right, St. Louis. Yeah, you're gonna be.
Yeah. I think that. Yeah. Oh, word. You know what? I think
March.
I might in March, right? I'll be on probation. I might make a trip out there.
CPE Podcast.
I ain't gonna hold you dead ass because I would like to see Katt live. I've never seen Katt live. I would
Me neither. I might.
Yeah, me neither. I gotta do more comedy shows for sure.
Yeah, I always, me and my girl, we always go to like the comedy club that they have over here in Denver. So and they be having like a bunch of like people coming through. Like we went there one time. Bill Bellamy came there. Was it Bill Bellamy? Or he came the day after us? I know we went there a couple times with some big people was there. You know,
you could put Bill in like B tier as well.
Bill Bellamy is funny too, though.
Yeah.
I like him. I wouldn't put him in an A tier though. You're right. I would put him in B tier. But yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that because
what tier is Tiffany Haddish in?
Oh,
yo, Miss Pat is fucking hilarious.
She's in the C tier.
Oh no, I'm gonna put Miss Pat. I'm
talking about Tiff.
Yeah, Miss Pat. I'm gonna put like in the B plus A tier.
She can start.
I think she still has the potential to make that special. For her shows and everything on BET, I love that fucking show on the BET, bro.
She's one good special away from.
Bro, the thing is that she's funny in general. Like if you meet her, if you just watch her on podcast or whatever, she's fucking hilarious. Yeah, so she's like right there, you know.
Tiffany Haddish, she's getting waived off the team.
Yeah, she's waived. Yeah, like 2 days. 2 days signing too at that. Like, oh yeah, we seen you in practice. Now we good. We good with that.
Oh man.
For sure, bro. Like, you know what it is too, though? We also got a shout out Lunel, too.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely can't forget about Lunel, OG in the game, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
Wanda Sykes. I don't think
Yes.
she has a special that like I love, but Wanda Sykes in general is just a funny person. The writing stuff that she did for certain shows, gotta give her her flowers for sure.
Yeah. And despite what
Yeah.
people say, like Monique is not hilarious, but Monique is definitely she's
No,
definitely
Monique
good.
is good.
She's
Monique
good
is good.
though. I definitely laughed at a lot of her specials at some points, So I will put her probably B tier, and we gotta definitely shout her out too. Say we can't leave some of these queens off because the women definitely come for us. Like, yo, how y'all forget all of these women?
Bro, when the girl is funny, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
You can't cut ass on a girl that's funnier than you, bro.
Nah. Good luck.
That's a losing argument already, bro.
Yeah, especially if she's cold. Nah, you done.
Facts.
Yep.
Right,
and then also too with comedy, it's just certain people like they're legendary, but they're more known for like movies or shows, like the Wayans family. Like none of them are like standing out stand-up comedy.
Marlon has a funny one.
Yeah.
His first Netflix special that he has. I know he has like 2 or 3 of them now, but his first one is funny as fuck. If you haven't seen it, go check that shit out, bro. That shit came out like 2019, I want to say. Around that 2019, 2020. It was like right before COVID had hit. But it's a good one. Go check that one out.
That's what I'm saying. Deon Cole is hilarious, bro. His specials are fucking.
Oh yeah, Deon Cole, yeah.
Deon Cole is funny, bro.
Definitely can't forget about him, man.
Because Deon does a lot of like the dating and relationship stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When you hit the relationship stuff and you're really funny at that it hits every demographic of people, and it hits so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the Netflix specials about him are good.
Yeah, and speaking of hitting all demographics, we talking about comedians, so let's go ahead and get to this Dave Chappelle special that he just dropped recently, man. He didn't leave nobody out of the jokes, I'll tell you that much.
I mean, you didn't watch half the special. What are you talking about?
But from what I've seen, he didn't leave anybody out of the jokes. He was coming for the handicap. I don't know if that's the appropriate word I can say, but yes.
So the whole thing.
The disabled, thank you. The disabled people.
The whole thing is that people are saying that he's making transphobic jokes again and whatever. He's not. He makes the joke in the premise, and then he'll throw in like these people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a throwaway joke where he's trying to show you that, oh, I don't need to make fun of these people, but I could at the end of my whole fucking bit and just say this, and it still could apply.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody who's like saying that he's making transphobic jokes, he's not. He made 3 of them, and every those 3 is the whole bit. It's the whole joke itself, and then he goes like this or like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not even making fun of them. He's showing you that he can if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
That's a genius of what he did in that special too. That shit was really good. Good New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, I ain't see it yet. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, check it out. It's good.
Nah, for sure.
Good way to start your year.
Hell yeah, for sure, man. That'll be good to start it off. But so let's speak about somebody else who just starting off a new life, Gypsy Rose. She's free from jail. You guys know the story about Gypsy Rose, right?
I just watched a whole special on that shit. I'm like,
you watched the special?
Yeah, they had a special like A&E where they covered the whole story.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's the thing they had on Hulu with that show. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know that story, yeah.
So I've heard bits and pieces. So she was the girl, like, she wasn't disabled, but her mom made her think that she was disabled.
Mom made her get like this procedure, wheelchair, do this, do that. She had no actual issues, but the mom made her pretend she had issues. And the scary part is that because her mom was so like prevalent with like pushing this, is that all the doctors that they went to, they would subscribe to it and like be okay with like administering the drugs, wheelchair, and this, that, and third. So it's not even just the fact that the mom wanted to push this on the girl, but the fact that all the doctors and urologists or whatever that they went to were okay with it also because the mom was so convincing, I guess. That's the scary part,
How the fuck she get away with that?
That's my thing too.
She didn't get away with it because then you know what happened at the end of the story.
I mean, I know, I've heard that. I'm talking about like
right.
Up
and you think about it because that's when she was like a teenager, I think 16, 18 or something like that, probably. Mm-hmm. So like for like 15 years, this kid just being told that she's disabled, mentally this or whatever, and everything else. and then she realizes, oh no, I have no issues, and then she finds a dude who like she likes, and they conspire whatever point, whatever it is that you could like assemble, and then they do the thing to the mother, and then get rid of her. So it's a crazy story. I'm definitely pro her having a new life and like having to be an actual person now, but it's definitely a crazy story.
So do you agree with the killing though?
Yeah, if someone is abusing you and like mistreating you, and your only way to get away from this is to kill them, I cannot tell you that that's not
How to
your way
defend
out.
yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. If you're being sexually abused and the way is to do what you gotta do, like
Yeah.
that
I mean,
wasn't
yeah,
an
she did.
incident in this, but in general, not say it wasn't saying anything sexual in this, but in general, like sexually, physically, whatever the thing is, if you have to do that to get out of that situation, I mean, if you're a prisoner in your paradigm, like you have to be able to like free yourself, even if it is you going to jail for committing this murder. That's what you got to do. That's the only
That
reason
is
why
like,
she. That's the only reason why she right now is free, because she did that 10 years ago. If she
that
didn't
is
do
so
that
crazy you said
right
that.
now in 10 years, right now, she would still be disabled doing that thing with her, which is crazy to think about. Like I'm privileged in that sense, where like I never had to deal with that type of shit. That's crazy. I never had to deal with something like that. I can't imagine what she went through like that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy you said that. You basically, like, you essentially said she had to go to prison to get free.
Yeah,
Almost like,
like you know,
Yeah, and she was basically in prison her whole damn life if you really think about it, because her having to do to take this medicine and do all this extra shit that her mom had her doing, she's a prisoner in that situation, right? And then
yeah.
after,
Imagine how that stuff like fucked up her brain, bro.
yeah, and then how when she finally feel like she freed herself from everything, she has to go to actual prison again, like
Yeah.
so. It's like, so she was damn near in prison her whole entire fucking life. And to answer your question, Rod, she did 8.5 out of her 10-year
okay.
bid.
And
And
also,
I'm guessing her mother did this for financial reasons, right? I would assume it's.
She
I
got a
think
lot
it's
of
that,
different
but also I think it's the power dynamic, because
Oh,
she went overboard. It wasn't like, oh, I'm getting some free money here, free money there. I think it's a power dynamic, because she went out of her way to do a bunch of different things.
yeah.
Because if it's just money, you just oh, she's disabled, $300
Yeah,
here, $300
money,
there.
man, fucking Disney trips, all exclusive, like,
The Disney trips, yeah.
yeah,
But the thing
she was getting
was
away
that
with some shit,
she
dog.
came out, and like her father, her stepsister, like they were all there for her. She found a husband in jail. So like she's
Yeah,
coming out of that jail stuff and like having like a life where she's not like alone, So like
yeah.
that could be a positive thing. It's a really good story.
Yeah, she
Hopefully.
she even reached out to Kim Kardashian for some advice on prison reform.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
man,
Listen,
listen. I'm never against
Kim
anything.
Kardashian has tried to release some people who actually murdered fucking kids. I don't want to hear shit about Kim Kardashian and her legal bullshit.
No, I'm just saying that she
That's a
did.
different story.
Listen, she has done some shit that's positive and some shit that's negative, you know what I'm saying? But at least she's trying to seek some kind of guidance though, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
especially because like I said, to me, I feel like she's been in prison her whole entire life. Like this is not
Bro,
what she's
8
actually
years is crazy.
8 years, and then like whatever time that
From
she
teenage to adulthood,
yeah.
that's your lifetime right there, bro.
Yeah, so now she's actually
And
gonna enjoy life. So I wish her the best of luck on that situation, coming back to society, and hopefully, everything works out smooth. She, like you said, she got a husband. So we seen all the pictures about her husband, and everything like that. So shout out to that, and wishing the best on that situation. But before we get out of here, man, because we going a little long right now. I want to talk a little bit about some wrestling, man. So Rod, listen, you
so
you seen the World's End pay-per-view, right?
yes, I did.
All right, so let's just start off with what did you actually rank the whole entire pay-per-view?
I gave it like a B. Gave it like a
Okay.
B. It you know, the main story served its purpose. It
Mm-hmm.
did what it's supposed to do. It was super obvious who was going to be, like that devil storyline and all that. Like I think we all knew it was going to be Adam Cole and all that.
Yeah.
But overall, like the pay per view was okay. It's pretty solid and all that.
Mm-hmm. So they had quite a few matches on it, which Tony needs to tone down on some of the shit. But thank God that we got 3 of these matches during the 0 hour show, you know. So we had Chris Statlander versus Willow Nightingale, you know, great match between the women. I'm always down for some good women pro wrestling, you know. The AEW has made some recent signings that we'll get to also a little bit. But we also had a 20-man battle royale for the TNT title shot, which Luchasaurus or Kill Shot, whichever you prefer, ended up being the winner.
Kill Shot is Swerve. That's Swerve, man.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. Oh, no, yeah. Kill Switch. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. I fucked up. My bad. I meant Kill Switch, yes. Which is Christian Cage's finisher. So yes, so boom, yeah, so he wins that one. You also had Hook and Willa Yuta fighting for the FTW championship.
They need to get rid of that belt.
Yeah, like, or make it a real belt if that's the case.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna have them defending it like here and now on a fucking pay-per-view, especially, like, make it a real title. Like, make it like something that people can actually like, yo, FTW title on the line, like, and this is our official thing. Maybe something's going on with him and Taz like, nah, I ain't selling that to you like that.
Taz like, I might go back to WWE. I might want to bring this with me.
Yo, Taz leave and he leave with his FTW title. That'd be crazy. And Hook still be there and be like, yo, where's your title, Hook? Taz took it.
My dad took it.
With a bag of chips. Yo, but yeah, so Hook defeats Willa Yuta. It was actually a pretty good match. I'm not even gonna lie. Did you catch the 0 hour matches?
I did not catch. I came in the middle of the first match on the main show.
Okay.
This 8-man tag.
So yeah, so we have the All-Star 8-man tag, which was essentially all the people, well, not all the people, but the majority of people that was left over in the Continental Classic title thing that they have, the cup. So we had on one team, we had Blackpool Combat Club's Claudio Castagnoli and Brian Danielson, along with Mark Briscoe and Danny Garcia. And on the other team, you had Brody King, Jay White, Jay Lethal, and Roosh. So, what did you think about that match?
It was solid. You know, it gave some people, you know, the guys who's in the tournament. Of course, you can't just build something up like in 6 days. So it's like, all right, there's something for y'all to do. We get you on the show, especially someone like, you know, Brian Danielson. You got to get him on the show no matter what. And all that. So let's get some guys on the show. Get the young guys get some experience, and we can fill up some a little bit of TV time.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel too. But you know what it is, and what I didn't like about the whole 8-man tag thing. I think it would have been better if it would have just cut down to like 2 people. You know, a tag team match. You know,
regular tag team.
Yeah, like I would have loved to see at this point, like especially with Daniel Garcia, him breaking away from the Jericho stuff, you know what I'm saying? The JAS, now he's just running with pretty much like Daddy Magic, who's been like backing him up and stuff like that, coming to commentate on his matches when he comes out there. So I think, because you remember in the beginning, he was supposed to be a part of Blackpool Combat Club, like he wanted to be, but he ended up in the JAS.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Danny Ryan or Brian. God, Brian Danielson. Yeah. It's like he did mention Daniel Garcia at first. He had him as like a potential. It was like he actually went after him, but it was like a potential or something.
Well, I had listened to the interview when on both times from Danny when he mentioned this. They on the AEW's what they call it, Unrestricted, their podcast that they have with Aubrey Edwards and the new guy, I forgot his name. But then you
Some City.
Say it again.
Was it Some City? RJ?
No, not him. RJ City. That's Renee's guy.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's the black guy too. Will, I think his name is Will Washington, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so him, it's because originally it was Tony Schiavone and Aubrey, but now it's Will and Aubrey. But right. And then also when he did the interview on the Talk is Jericho, And they was talking about Jericho, him, and basically all of the JAS at the time. They was all talking. They was on an interview, and they had mentioned that originally Danny Garcia was supposed to be paired up with BCC, but then Jericho came and snatched him.
Well, in retrospect, he should have went with BCC because I'm sorry, nobody who's done anything with Jericho has really benefited from it. You see what's going on with Sammy Guevara. He keep going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1 minute he'll leave, and he get back with Jericho and all that. And Sammy hasn't really been out of Jericho's shadow for all these years in AEW.
Yeah.
And same thing with Danny Garcia. Like, come on, he's probably the most over dude who's been associated with Jericho at this point, and they still not doing anything with him.
Yeah.
At least not right now.
And then, we could talk about Action Andrade, like him beating Jericho in his debut and everything. That really didn't do nothing for his career. I mean, besides him running with Top Flight right now, but so I'm happy that Danny did get the pin in this match right here. So that's keeping him like pushing in the right way. I mean, a lot of people was mad because they like, yo, why would you bury Danny after he just got the win on the pay-per-view with his match with Swerve on Wednesday night? And I don't think that was a burial. I think that was another great outing for both of them.
Yeah.
I think AEW go ahead.
It was just one of them situations where just like if Swerve would have lost and it'd been, yo, what the fuck we doing here? But like, yeah, Danny Garcia, like, I think if he would have had a better showing in the Continental Classic, like far as results went, it wasn't big of a deal. Not that. But we all know the real reason why they put that match together.
Yeah.
We had to get that dance spot.
Yeah, we had to get the dance spot, yo. And I mean, why not? That shit was fire, though. I loved it, though. My son came. My son, he hit it with everything. He hit with the spurt. Yeah.
Spot of the year, man.
Yeah, man.
Wrap it up. Spot of the year.
Facts. So you also had Miro taking on Andrade El Idolo, who has just announced that he is no longer a part of AEW. He's going back to WWE. We already knew that he was going back to his wife, and let's just hope that WWE does something better with him than he did in his first run, because we all, at least I did, with Andrade coming over to AEW, I felt like this was gonna be his moment. You feel me? Like he was gonna be a title holder at some point.
Yeah, some TNT title or something. But
like he held nothing.
Held his fist in Sammy Guevara's face.
I was about to say the only thing he had was a suspension majority of his damn time there.
Yeah.
He was suspended for a long time.
I have faith that his WWE return will go much better because, it's a different regime down there. Like Triple H did right by him in NXT. He had, and Triple H is running things now. So I can see by the end of the year, we talking about Andrade like, yo, he probably got the US title or the IC title.
I was going to say US.
Yeah. I can see something like that.
I could see him and Gunther, like you said, for IC title. That'd be a great fucking match.
Yeah. I don't think Gunther's going to be involved in the IC title by the end of this year.
For sure.
Gunther's going to be world title.
Yeah, for sure. He or at least competing for it.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you on that. But I was also pissed off that Miro did get the win, and this is the way you sent Andrade out. But I mean, it is what it is. He made Jay catch the L before she left, so we see how you do it over there at AEW. If you leaving, you're gonna catch this L.
I mean, that's traditional in wrestling. Like that's go back to the territory days. You leave the territory, you going out on your back.
That's a fact. And shout out to him being a professional, and also with the tweet and everything, and him thanking everybody.
Yeah.
FTR, they came out with a funny ass response. They was like, "Hey, what about us for all of the tequila that we gave you?"
Like, hey, bro.
And Marcel was like, "Oh no, I can't forget y'all. Y'all one of my best friends." Blah 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 blah. He was like, "Yeah, man." But shout out to you guys.
FTR gonna send that cash out request.
Fuck that, nigga. They gonna be like, "Yo, Andrade, you go open up the back door for us, maybe." Because I think FTR might be out of there soon. At the end of their contract.
The new deals want to stay up.
Yeah, I think they're going, because what they sign? They sound like a 4-year deal, right?
Something, I don't know. Shit. Usually it's 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
This year gonna be very interesting with with some signings.
Yeah,
Because I think a lot of people contracts up.
Yeah, and we're gonna get into one of those in a minute too. So Tony Storm versus Riho. First of all, thank you, Tony Khan. I keep Riho away from that title and away from Tony Storm, please.
Timeless Tony Storm.
Yes, yo, listen, Riho is just not believable for me, and that throws off her matches for me.
Why is that? Because I'm pretty sure you watch wrestling in the 90s. Was you watching WCW back in the day?
If you're talking about the cruiserweight, then of course, hell yeah. That was one of my favorite divisions.
So Ray was like that. Ray was like, compared to a lot of people at the time, Ray was pretty like, huh? Like, so what was the difference between Ray and Riho?
I'll tell you the difference real quick. Rey Mysterio, 170 pounds, right? Believable that he could actually do something. Riho, 84 pounds. What the fuck? My child. That's my child weighed more than her at the age of 10. What is she? Nah, that's the difference. You didn't have these people who was weighing fucking less than 100 pounds, like beating people who's clearly over that weight. Like, there's no way that you're physically impacting me to the way that you, no.
Yeah.
Now, a nice little quick roll up, I can see those happening. Any given night, anybody can get rolled up. You feel me? A little victory lap or whatever the fuck they call that shit. A victory roll. But as far as Riho actually physically beating anybody, especially Tony Storm, that keep her away from that. Keep her. I was pissed when she beat Nyla Rose. I was pissed.
Oh, when the inaugural.
Yeah. Yeah, I was pissed at that. I'm like, bruh. And then I was so happy when she beast bombed her ass into hell. I was like, yes, get that title up for that little girl. Like, but yeah, man. But what do you think about Tony Storm's character, the Timeless Tony?
I love it. It's so weird though, like how much she wanted out of WWE, and like she's getting over with a character that especially during Vince era, would have got over in WWE. And to a degree too with this character, I kind of think the women's title is a little bit like they had the wrong title. I think the TBS title would have been perfect for that character.
You mean like the color scheme and everything?
No, just the concept. It's a Turner Broadcasting title. She's an old school movie star, so they could have played with that. But I get it. You want to put the big belt on her. No.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I get it too, man. But yeah, so Tony Storm wins. She retains the title. Thank you. Thank God. Thank you, Uncle Tony, for that. Swerve Strickland versus Dustin Rhodes. They called an audible for this match. Keith Lee wasn't able to perform. He didn't get cleared by the doctors, so they're saying. And it was an injury that he had sustained during a match with him and Shane Taylor during the final battle match. Great match too, by the way. I don't know why a lot of people was talking shit, but I like the big beef, like pause. But I like seeing the big men go at it, man. Because sometimes when you see the big men go at, especially if they're athletic too.
Yeah,
and that's what you get with guys like Shane and with Keith Lee. You don't normally see guys 300 pounds doing leapfrogs so elegantly and then dropping down and just doing like the way Keith Lee moves in that ring, like he needs to be somewhere also like doing something great, holding some kind of title. But
his potential is getting wasted right now.
Yeah,
and he's not getting any younger. But
he's not.
With this match, it was more, Swerve. We knew Swerve was gonna win this match. It was something, he was already advertised for the show, so let's give him somebody. Dustin is always a good hand. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but he's a good hand, and it's just like, all right, let's go. Do you feel like Dustin got too much offense in on this match? Swerve?
Kinda, especially after the whole brick thing. I was like, yeah, just clean him up real quick, But I get it. Dustin's like supposed to be a fighter, or whatever the case may be, and and that's no disrespect to Dustin, what I'm saying, because The guy, he has definitely been great throughout his whole entire career. Even now at the stage he's at, like he's still able to move like that. So shout out to him for sure. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely down when he had went to TNA, and I was like, oh yeah, I like to see Dustin like this. You feel me? And he was even a champ over there. You know, so
funny thing with him in TNA, I did not. So you remember on the wrestling show, I told you I started watching wrestling like 02. So that's when he was the Goldust character. And I started watching TNA in 05. I did not put 2 and 2 together that Goldust and him was the same person.
Are you kidding me, bro?
I was like, man, he looks familiar, but it's like, nah, that's the dude who was Goldust back in the day.
That's the dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was that nigga's son. Nah, Yo, it's funny because you're not the first person I heard say that either, though.
Yeah. I mean, there was no internet back then. So it was, but it wasn't like
we wasn't doing what we doing now. We wasn't tweeting.
Yeah.
But so Swerve comes up with the victory over that one. Then we have another it says the other 8-man tag match, which is Jericho, Guevara, Sting, and Darby versus Big Bill, Ricky Starks, Will Hobbs, Powerhouse Hobbs, or whatever you want to call him, and Konosuke Takeshita. One of those. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the match or the obvious?
So let's go to obvious. Are we talking about Ricky?
No. Talking about Christopher Jericho.
Oh, Jericho. Yeah, because and you also noticed in that match that Ricky Starks refused to work with him too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I meant. I thought you was but Jericho. But the crowd, the reception that he got, like, yo, they was not feeling homie.
Yeah, I mean, like when you get type of allegations like that, they never said he did, the grape word or even the SA word, but it was enough there where you can insinuate what was going on, and it's just like, man, that it got so bad he wasn't on Dynamite this past.
I was gonna say, I think the best move too for them is to keep Jericho off TV right now.
Yeah, so hey, that sucks for him. I don't know if it's true or not, but like I said, like we said earlier with the academics thing, if it's not true, that's fucked up. But if it is true, you get what you deserve.
Yeah, you get him the fuck out of here, man. So I know how my brother Adrian and Ari feel about the situation after hearing a couple of podcasts that they be talking shit about Jericho.
Ari is one of the people in there doing the chant.
I bet he was, yo.
He was there, wasn't
he? Yeah, he went there. Yeah, he was there. And so either way, I didn't really care about this match either. But Sting, he unfortunately had to be on the same team with Jericho, and they do get the victory right here in this match.
Sting has had bad luck when it comes to like certain situations like this. Then you remember 10 years ago with the Jeff Hardy situation. It's just like, bro,
he's always paired up wrong.
Sting is on that point where, like, you're leaving a job. He's like, this is why I'm quitting this motherfucker, man, because y'all keep putting me in this dumb shit.
First shot, bring over Ric Flair. I ain't asked for that, nigga. Let me stop,
bro. That was cool for one night.
Yeah. But him doing my whole tour with me, like, what the fuck? Because we have this legendary match. Like, let me go out my way.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm feeling to wrestle this nigga. And that better not be the match for Revolution.
Clash of the Champions rematch. You don't want that?
Did you see Ric Flair's last match?
Unfortunately, yes. Well, that's also like the what we saw earlier, like Belly 2. That's the Belly 2.
Yeah. Bro, that match is hard to watch. Like, it looked like he was like almost dead in the ring at certain points. I'm like, yo, get this man, like, just get it over with. Yeah. Bro, I didn't, no. And I'm glad, and I hope he never gets back in the ring, bro. For his own sake, not for, because I love Ric Flair, you know what I'm saying? Stay there, do the talking on the microphone, whatever the case may be. Don't wrestle. You don't need to at this point, bro. What do you have to prove?
Nothing. What 40, 50-year career, man? Like, Ain't nothing left to do, but also this happened when you love the game too much.
Yeah. What do you want? One more of you still got a chance? Like, no, nigga, you don't. You don't. And I will be the one in the crowd is you don't got it.
Like, man, look, Rick, if you want to see how good Rick was, man, go watch the stuff back in the day, man.
1000%, bro. His 80s, his 90s run, bro. Go watch that shit. 1000% agree with you.
Some of his 2000 stuff too.
Yeah.
But after that Shawn Michaels match in 08, that's where it stops.
That's a fact. And he said, I love you, I'm sorry. And it should have been like, yeah, I'm sorry too, because I'm retired. And that should have been it.
Yep.
But moving on, Julia Hart versus Abaddon.
I don't remember anything from this match.
Neither do I. I actually fell asleep during this point, bro. I swear to God, I fell asleep. And when I woke up, the next match with Christian Cage versus Adam Copeland was going on. So I had to rewind it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I did order it.
Yeah.
I'm a faithful. I order my pay-per-views. Oh, and you know the one thing I found out too? If you order your shits on Bleach Report, you keep them.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Nah, not until recently, because when we had went to do on the All Marks pod, when we did our wrap-up episode, right? I went back to I was just on Bleacher Report one day, and then the pay-per-view thing came up, right? And then I went and I searched the pay-per-views, and I was like, oh shit, I still got All In, I still got this one, I still got that one, because I order a lot of them through Bleacher Report. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I'll just stream it from my phone to my TV.
Yeah, I didn't I watched this one. Let me not give I watched this, but where I ordered them, yeah, I saw that because I still got some I still got a couple of them that, you know, the Brawl In show, the the Brawl Out.
Yeah.
Got both those. Like Double or Nothing. Like, it's a couple of them that I still got.
Yeah, I didn't know that shit though.
But it's just they just need to like somehow make it where like you can just like they got like a dot or something. You can just hit that dot and it's like this the match right here.
Yeah, like I get what you're saying. Like
a chapter.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, a chapter. What the fuck? Timestamps.
Yeah, timestamp.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, so Christian Cage versus Adam Copeland. It was a really good match. I'm not gonna lie about that.
A lot of 06 WrestleMania spots here. Edge tried to kill Nick Wayne.
Oh, we talking about the power bomb?
Yes, that. I don't know if it's better that he didn't go through the table or he just bounced off. I don't know which one was better.
Yo, because yeah, like he hit the back of the table, like he didn't even hit the like middle part. Like, nah, that was a bad power bomb. I thought he was like, yo, damn, son, be easy on the little man. He's only 18. Like, come on, son.
Dude didn't even get facial hair yet. Let him at least grow the facial hair.
He gonna burn the shit up before you get it.
It's just wild. This thing, like you graduated high school probably what 6 to 8 months ago. Now you just getting thrown flaming tables, man. Life come at you fast.
Yo. That's crazy. But yeah, man. So Adam Copeland ended up getting the match. The victory in his match, but got spoiled by Kill Switch coming through and basically handing over his title shot to Christian when Christian gets the pen basically, and then he gets back his TNT title. Now he's on his second title run.
Third.
Well, yeah, yeah, because he's telling he telling everybody it's his third. Like, no, nigga, this is on your second.
I was in the building when he won the first.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I was at the first collision for that.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
But
shout out to Troy from House of Kayfabe. We both sitting there. We both sitting there like, why is he celebrating like he won? then we just ran with it.
Niggas like my TNT championship, and I'm like, yo, dog, that's not your title. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, a correction, I'm on 137 days. And they're like, no, you officially won the title like 81 days ago. This guy, yo.
Women lie, men lie. Even numbers lie, but Christian don't lie.
Christian don't lie. Father of the year. That's what he calls himself. The patriarch. But yeah, man. So I love what the Christian is doing with this character, though, the patriarch. I think that's the one thing about Christian. He's always been very entertaining.
Yeah. You know what he's kind of proven the whole time? Like it's kind of weird, like, football season about to wrap up. You remember when Cam Newton was talking about like certain guys are like game management quarterbacks or something like that, like their system quarterbacks and all that.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of proven that Edge is kind of was a system quarterback. And like Christian is doing better when he doesn't have when he's not in the machine.
I get what you're saying.
His TNA run, his AEW run has been proven that maybe he's been better the whole time.
I'm definitely on that wagon. I've been saying that for years, especially during his TNA run, because I felt so disrespected back in the day that he got the ECW championship. Like, no disrespect to that title, but that at that point ECW wasn't a company anymore. So giving people that ECW title was a disrespect, in my opinion. Why not put your main titles on them? You feel me? The heavyweight or the WWE title. That I always felt like, and like I said, no disrespect to the ECW championship, because there's been a lot of great champions who's held that title, but at that point when WWE had possession of it, that title didn't mean nothing no more, at least to me.
Yeah, that value went down significantly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So, but yeah, like you said, and especially his TNA run, that to me solidified Christian being better than Edge.
Yeah.
Or Adam Copeland, sorry.
Oh, you that guy. I forgot.
Yeah. Adam Copeland is no longer Edge. It's Adam Copeland. That's his name. That's his real name too. Like, yeah, I knew.
I'm calling him Adam.
Nah, facts. The thing about that too is that my sister used to have the only crush on this nigga back in the day, right? So when she was like, "Oh, Edge," she used to be like, "No, his name is Adam Copeland." Like, she knew who the fuck his government was before I knew it was, and this is way back in the day before we had the internet and all extra shit, dog. Like, I'm talking about like in the early 2000s. Like, she had this huge crush on him.
All I knew Edge's name was when Matt Hardy, yeah.
Which is the real reason why Adam is in AEW. He's coming over here to fuck some more shit up. He better not. Beth Phoenix gonna slam one of them bitches. You better stop playing.
That'd be some Utah being ops for life at that point,
bro. I'm never fucking with if I know that Just Shorty could do that, my nigga. Why would you want to? I'm not fucking with that nigga. Like, like you see who your wife is, right? Nah, I'm good. But yeah, man, let's go ahead. Continental Championship match. You had the at this time the Ring of Honor and the New Japan Strong open weight champion Eddie Kingston putting his titles on the line, also competing for the Continental Championship, going against his homeboy, one of his best friends, Jon Moxley. Now, I saw a lot of people talking shit about this match. I don't understand why. This match was fucking great.
I gotta rewatch it again because, like, to see like where maybe the hate come from. But I think people are just like, what Bryan Danielson said, fans are fickle. I think people are starting to turn on Eddie Kingston.
He's a bum.
Yeah, they're running with that and all that. And I think some people are trying to say like, oh, it's all Japan, like callbacks and all that stuff and all that, which I get. Like, it's not for everybody. That style is not for everybody. Stuff definitely on the state side, but I didn't have a problem with the match. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was getting late in the show because W shows are like 17 hours long. So maybe that had more to do with it, but I definitely got to rewatch it again from like a perspective of like just that isolated. From what I remember, it wasn't that bad. It was very predictable who was going to win because like Mox went to the Tokyo Dome to compete for a championship.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have made sense for him to come in. You already got 3 belts. You're trying to get 4 now? It's like, nah.
He's a new belt collector.
Nah,
he's not Kenny.
Mox ain't doing all that.
but the thing about that too is like you said, it's predictable because we already knew he had a match coming up in New Japan, which was a great match too. Did you catch that match? Or you say you was in the middle watching it?
No, I was watching. So when I said I was watching New Japan, I was watching New Year's Dash. I already saw it Wrestle King.
Oh, okay, all right.
So I was watching all the stuff that's going to lead to the new storylines they got coming up now.
Got you. But yeah, like and I think you pointed out something very important. It wasn't a real New Japan style of wrestling, you know what I'm saying? Like the hard hitting, like the chops, and all the extra stuff, you know. And like you said, if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. You know what I mean? Yeah. Me, and on the other hand, like I am a fan of New Japan style wrestling. You know what I mean? I like that strong style.
Yeah.
So that was one of the reasons why I really enjoyed this match, you know. Despite what Eddie Kingston, the hate that he gets, I think he's actually a really good competitor. I'm not saying he's phenomenal, like he's a really good competitor. He's dependable. He will come through and do what he's known to do.
Yeah, he's definitely reliable. Very, very reliable. Definitely the money with him is on the microphone. That's where he's good in the ring, but we know like he can. Like shout out to Adrian, he know how to talk him to the building.
Yeah, nah, facts. Yeah, shout out to Adrian and Suplex Diner Club. Yeah, man. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and move it to the main event. MJF versus Samoa Joe. We spoke a little bit about it. The reveal of the devil. It turned out to be Adam Cole. Now Adam Cole has brought the Undisputed Kingdom to AEW. But the biggest thing for me, the biggest takeaway for this match right here, one, Samoa Joe winning the championship, obviously, and MJF not being at the media scrum, and him being removed from the roster.
Well, but Joe winning the championship, it was definitely left field. I was like, oh, okay. Like it was a pleasant surprise. All that. But MJF not being in the media scrum, but they're known for not having people who didn't win at the media, like not showing up. They only want to talk to the winners of every match. And I'm not buying that whole like he's going to go to WWE and all that. Like, there's no way that you put a belt on a dude for a year for him to leave and go to the competition.
Yeah.
Like, just that quick? Nah.
So what do you think is up with the roster thing? You think they're just fucking with people?
Kayfabe. Kayfabe, man. They did it with Jey Uso in WWE, and he was back in 2 months.
Yeah, that's a fact. And then that's when he jumped ship to Raw, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, because that's when there was a lot of speculation that he was going to go to AEW.
Yeah, I wasn't buying that.
I wasn't buying that at all either.
Yeah, I'm not. Will MJF eventually go to WWE? Yes, I think eventually it will happen. I just don't think right now, no.
So that will be in his 30s then, because if he's 27 now or 28, right? One of those two.
I think he's younger than me, so he probably 27, 26.
Yeah, like he's around there. So if he does lock in with AEW for another contract, that he'll be going in his early 30s then to WWE. You see that?
Which in wrestling years, that's prime time.
No, yeah, it is.
You know, you prime, you ready to go, and all that. So, and right now it's like WWE's kind of full. Like, I don't think they got the hiring sign up right now. So you might need to wait.
Yeah,
to things clear out.
I mean, they taking their shots here and there because Mercedes Moné. I was going to make sure I said it right, not the other name, the WWE name, but Mercedes Moné. She is still out there. Speculation is going around with her signing with obviously AEW, which a lot of people will believe is going to happen, or her going to the opposition. You know what I'm saying? Going to the ops, which is WWE. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think she's coming back home.
You think she's coming back?
Yeah, I think Mercedes Moné is done.
No,
I think we're taking it to the bank, man.
You think we get Sasha back?
Yeah.
I see what you try to do there if I say it, but yeah, you think we get see the thing about that is that I want her back either way, whether she's in AEW or WWE. I think she's a phenomenal talent, and I think she deserves to be on TV. I think she deserves to get what she wants to in certain situations. I don't think like even with her walking out of WWE, her and Trinity, I got where they stood. You know what I mean? They was not with the bullshit no more. And you got to give, like, if you don't like where you work at, quit.
Yeah. Definitely do that. Definitely.
Simple as that, bro.
But also too, they walked out when it was a different regime.
Yeah.
Whole new one. And this is a person who has done right by her in the past down in NXT. So it might be trust there already. Like, I know what Triple H is gonna do with me if I go there. I don't know what Tony Khan gonna do.
Tony Khan gonna give you the world.
But he has not been good at booking women.
I don't know. I think that's starting to change. I see a change in it.
Maybe, but you gotta go off track record too.
Yeah, we could do that. We could definitely do that. I mean, that's all he has is his track record at the moment.
Yeah. So based off track record, I'm not saying look, Triple H booking with women on the main roster, it's not been perfect neither.
Yeah, it's been a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, but like Tony Khan hasn't done well neither. One match a show. You think Sasha gonna stand for that shit?
They try to beef it up, maybe 2 now. We be getting
progression.
Like, yeah. One is one more than 1.
Yeah. I mean
we got 2 matches on Rampage tonight.
Yeah. I still gotta watch that.
I haven't watched it yet either because we've been potting. But yeah, man, you know, I know that I'm very informative with AEW. I know where they're going, when they're going, and yeah, when they come close to me.
Think about your boy TK been hiding Athena.
Yeah.
You can't be hiding talent like that, bro.
I mean, I think it's time to bring her back to the main show. She's done a great thing over there in Ring of Honor. And that's the thing too. Like, I don't know now with them because now they introduced the Ring of Honor Women's Television Championship. Do you have potentially Billy Starks getting that title and now her and Athena like running the whole show? And like, cause
that don't even look good for Billy Starks because it's a consolation prize.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. If I was betting, I would put it on Sasha coming back. I think she's coming back probably around the Rumble time. If not, definitely before Mania. That's what I would predict. But also, it could be open on AEW as well. Or you might say, "Fuck that! I'm staying over in Japan." You know?
That's true too. Yeah. I mean, listen, she says she's about the money right now, so it's probably whoever offered me the best money and the best situation too. Yeah, like
or she might go to TNA. I'm hearing throwing a bag too.
Shout out to TNA, man. I love the fact that they went back to TNA and stopped with this Impact shit. I mean, even though I'm digging it, but I'm like, yo, you can't do that because Impact was the name of your TV show back in the day when it was out. Like, people don't remember that. Like, no, TNA Impact was actually the name of the show. TNA was the name of the company.
Spike TV.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? With my son Mike tonight, man. And shout out Mike. Yeah, man. And rest in peace to Don West, too.
That's wild. When you see people like me, as far as my age, just someone from your childhood, it's like, damn, hey, man, I remember seeing this as a kid.
That's a fact, bro. Yeah,
but man. What's your thoughts on the Devil reveal as a whole?
So we started touching on it. You have the Undisputed Kingdom now, which is which makes it to me, it makes perfect sense too. Because if you remember back in Ring of Honor days, Adam used to run with these guys.
Yeah, I wasn't watching too much Ring of Honor, but I'm very familiar with the history. Of course, the Undisputed part. That's NXT definitely from 2017 to 2020. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, the only difference is right now you don't have Kyle Fletcher. I mean, not Kyle Fletcher. Kyle O'Reilly. It's too many Kyle niggas.
Too many Kyles, too many Adams.
too many Adams. Like, but now there's only one Adam. Yo, I said. Yo, and the fans just eat that shit up too.
Oh yeah.
But so and then what's his name? Bobby Fish. Those are the 2 people that are not there right now, you know. But you insert two former people that used to run with him with Mike Bennett and Matt Taven.
And you got Wardlow as the muscle, which based off that little, line that Adam Cole said, like, yo, he gonna hand the belt to you. Wardlow, like, yo.
You saw his face, right?
Yeah, you nigga, please.
That was exactly what he said with his face. He was like, nigga, please.
Yeah,
It's definitely not going to be going down like that. You can fight me for it if you want, but yeah. But yeah, and then Roderick Strong, of course. I think that they're actually going to achieve what they want right now. I think Roderick is going to be the one to dethrone Orange Cassidy. And I don't think it's going to be right now at this very moment, but I'll probably see it by the end of January.
All right.
I see that happening. And then
I'd say Revolution.
You say Revolution, that'll be the moment?
Yeah, you can build with that. You can build.
Yeah, because they already fought, so he's already beaten him. So that's what I'm saying. Like, but I can see a Revolution too. That's gonna be a big moment for him.
They got a lot of time to really lay this out. Like, like with the injuries on both ends with Adam Cole and MJF. You know what I'm saying? You got enough time to really lay this plan out and actually get it going, because at this point they can only get healed from this point. It's not like they just got injured in the middle of the storyline.
Because that's another thing too that I was saying too, to myself at least, that I think also one of the things that could be happening as far as MJF being off the roster, it could be the fact that he is injured, like you said, and they're just gonna milk it like, oh, he's gone, whatever the case may be, but he's really just taking his time to heal, but he's already re-signed with them.
Yeah, I think he resigned when he came back from the initial when everybody was fighting backstage. I think while they was fighting, he resigned.
He knew he was going to have the keys to the kingdom. And he's done a great job as champion throughout 2023. Let me just say that much too. He was my champion of the year also on the All Marks pod. But yeah, man, Undisputed Kingdom. I love the fact that Adam is back, doing this with his group. I think that they're gonna add some spice to everything now, especially now with them having beef with Bullet Club Gold.
Yeah.
And hopefully Juice recovers
so Bullet
fast.
Club Gold probably gonna be tweeners now. They ain't gonna really, because you'll never cheer for somebody like Jay White unless you just a diehard Jay White fan. I would say Michael Jai White. Like, you're a diehard Jay White fan, then yeah, like, but overall his character is not to be cheered. So he's kind of gonna be in this middle ground.
That could be a case too. But I'm looking forward to the matches though.
Oh yeah.
Because like I said, also hopefully Juice comes back soon, and that'll look even better now. Now you got Juice, the Guns, Jay White going against those four guys because Adam is still currently injured. So that'll be a great double or nothing.
I can see that. Maybe Anarchy in the Arena.
Yeah, there you go. Let these guys build. You had Bullet Club. You had Blackpool Combat Club going against the JAS last year, you know what I'm saying? Now let's just switch gears, especially because, like I said, the best bet is to keep Jericho off TV right now until everything is cleared and, whatever happens. And if he's a dirty man, this is going down, and get him the fuck out of there. That's where I stand.
Yep. I agree with it.
All right, man. So anything else we got to touch up on wrestling? Not just AEW. Anything you want to see before we get out of here?
Nothing too much. I think everything's, as far as AEW, like they finna get back on track with after Worlds End. Of course, WWE finna gear up for WrestleMania. I don't think you gonna like who I think gonna win the Royal Rumble, but
we not there. We are not there, and no, fuck that nigga. Fuck Phil Brooks.
I think with Rock's promo, I think that's just, he's throwing it out there. I don't think it's gonna lead to nothing this year. I think he's just throwing it out. engaging the crowd.
I mean, they said it was like been like what 12 years since he had been on a Monday Night Raw show. So I was like, damn, it's been
12
that
years.
long. That's what they said. I read something like that on the internet. Maybe they were wrong, but it's been like of a few years. Maybe the years is wrong. Like 8 years or some shit like that.
Because he had to been on there in 2013 because they was building up for the Cena match.
Yeah.
So it couldn't have been 12.
So yeah, so it might have been 8. I know it's been a long time. Let's just put it like that.
Time flies, bro.
That's a fact, man. I mean, but The Rock has been in Hollywood, and he's only appeared like really on SmackDown because that was his like show,
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So, but my pick though for the Rumble, the winner, if it's not gonna be Cody, I say give it to
Go ahead, say his name.
No, it's not him. I don't want him in that title picture. Not at all. If it's not gonna be Cody, give it to Gunther.
The money for the money matches is gonna be Cody and Roman, and your boy Phil Brooks and Seth Rollins.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's what I hate the most.
Those are the money. That's where the money's at.
Yeah, because
for this year.
Because if CM Punk wins the Rumble, which he shouldn't win, I feel like if he doesn't win it, then he's gonna have to like compete for it in order to get that main event at WrestleMania. And I feel like Cody's been there longer right now. He's more deserving. Phil is only there because he got fired. Cody left that company to come to you guys. There's a big difference between the two. Cody is more deserving for this moment. Don't give it to CM Punk. Fuck out of here.
But imagine this. Imagine in 20. Let's just go back even 3 years. I was gonna go like 2017, but imagine 2020. I'm telling you, hey Chris, in about 3 years, Cody and CM Punk gonna both be back in WWE, and they're gonna be legit contenders to win the Royal Rumble. You probably like, what the fuck you smoking?
Word is bond. So I would have been like, nah, you bugging. You bugging, like, nah, but we're here. We're fucking here.
That's wild. Two guys who are the top 2 contenders to win this match are guys who was in the AEW.
Mm-hmm. And the difference between both of them, one got fired, the other one left.
Yep. I mean, that is true. That is true.
So that's
and former ROH champions. So shout out to Ring of Honor. They got 2 former world champions.
That's a fact. Yeah. I mean, whether he was a champion in AEW or not, hey, he was a former Ring of Honor champion. Both of them. Yeah. CM Punk was one of the early ones, like back in the day, early 2000s, He was like the reason why a lot of people started watching Ring of Honor.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Him, Joe. Brian.
Mm-hmm. So that's a fact. But yeah, man. So all right, so let's go ahead and get into some bangers for tonight. Let's see. All right, got this pulled up. All right, go. And all right, man. So you our guest. So what you got for us tonight, bro?
Like I said, I picked DJ Quick by Vince Staples from the album Ramona Park Broke My Heart.
Okay, let's get into it. Yo, that's a throwback right there, son. I'm telling you, that War Report. Woo!
Nori's career has to be studied because, like, you make music like that, but now you like one of the fun-loving guys of hip-hop right now.
Word, facts, though. Like, that's a fact. My son was out there killing niggas on his raps, and now he's like the most cheerful, giggly guy. Yeah. Pause on the jiggly. I meant to say giggly, not jiggly. All right, man. So listen, like I said, I'm gonna play some joints for my guys. This one right here, it comes from Terrell, Mob Trey, and Kadeem. It's off the Hyena album. This is called Recovery. I just found out about this song like 2 weeks ago, and like this shit has been on heavy rotation. I love this track right here. This shit is hard. Nah, I gotta let that shit breathe. I gotta let that shit breathe. My nigga, yo. Yeah. Tell me them boys, what's it going?
It was going in.
Yo, so shout out to the homie Mob Trey and Kadeem. I did interviews with both of those guys. I would love to interview Terrell. I just found out about him because Mob Trey, he's actually a member in a group too, Don Santiago.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that's who he is, Mob Trey, you know what I'm saying? His music, yo, phenomenal. Me and Dan, we're getting ready to do our What a Year episode for 2023, and his album from last year actually made my top 10 albums from last year. And this is no cap, not just because he's just my homie, my nigga, but the nigga really can rap his fucking ass off. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So, but yeah.
So with What a Year, do you just go chronological order, or you just like, I feel like doing 97 right now?
Well, we're gonna start like switching it up because right now we did 2020 and all the way back up to 2017 was the last year we did. We haven't decided yet what episode we're gonna do next, but because we've been just talking about a lot of other things right now. But yeah, so when we get a chance to do that though, we probably gonna be switching up. We probably won't be just jumping right to 2016.
All right.
We actually might do 2023 first, just because the year just passed over. So we might do that one first, and then
still fresh in the brain.
Yeah, it's still fresh in the brain too. Like that way we don't have to, because that's what we doing when we going back to listen to these albums from these years. Like we make a list of all the albums that came out the year, and we go and we listen to the fucking albums. So it's like I be like that. That's why I be searching back and forth now lately. I've been listening to a lot of new shit, but not really. Like, but yeah. But with that being said, though, like I said, Mob Trey, his album is in my top 10 albums of the year. I'm not gonna give it away where it landed for me. You guys can go ahead and listen to What a Year. But this song also that I'm about to play for him is Glory. This also made my favorite song that came out last year. He had two songs that came out last year that was two of my favorite songs. So make sure you guys go check out last week's episode. Our CPE Awards, I made that announcement there, but here we go again. I didn't play anything last week, but here we go. That was Glory by Mob Trey off of the Don 3 album. I promise y'all will not be disappointed. Go check that album out, man. My boy be going, son. But yo, listen, man. I want to thank you for coming on today, man. Such short notice. Nice little audible. You was able to come through, fill in. So I really appreciate you for that, bro.
No problem, man.
And listen, man, I want to just give shout outs to everybody out there who listen to us as always, you know what I'm saying? Definitely give shout out to all my pod family, all my pod brothers, Los, Ari, Brad, Adrian, you know what I'm saying? Get your bars off. Go over there, Suplex Dinner Club. Go over there, check out Adrian's joint, Heroes After Dark, Pushing Narratives, all the pod family. You already know Bishop of Steel, everybody out there, man. If I forgot you guys, y'all already know it's no slight, you know what I mean? But I'm high as fuck right now too. I've been smoking nonstop, nigga. Like, and I had 2 edibles right before we started.
You was asked for it.
Yeah. I'm about to go get something to eat real quick. But yo, man, listen. Great episode. Fans, you already know where to go. Find us at CPE Podcast on every platform, social media wise, and also every DSP where you can go ahead and listen to your podcast is at. I'm your boy Chief Chris. Dan is not here once again, and Jordan, he's going to, but thanks to Rodfather, he came through, hold it down, pause. All right, then, yo, we gonna holler at y'all. Peace.
See ya.